friends, this is Wendy with Cannin Plannin. I am a direct sales planner coach, and I help mompreneurs, entrepreneurs, and business owners and direct sellers to be able to set goals, build habits, and manage their time in an effective way. So we are diving in today and throughout the month of March all about designing your physical space to help you manage your time and be more productive and better organized for your business. So I brought some products to share with you guys today, and we're going to talk about how these particular products are going to help you with your business. And you do not have to use Tool of 12 in order to make this happen. These are just the products that I have available that I want to be able to share with you guys as we talk about these topics. So while we're talking about organization, I love a nice tidy desk space. You wouldn't know that right now looking at my desk because I just had to dig through a pile of stuff to find my smaller version that I'm going to share with you guys today. And so not discounting that, we're going to dive into actually looking at what we've got going on here. So I brought desk pads for you today so that you can kind of see what we've got going on. So I brought two different sizes, as Tool of 12 has two different sizes available. There is the smaller version, and then these are some leftover desk pad inserts that I had available. Both of them are made with our synthetic pebbled leather, so you can see that. They both have two pen loops, they both have a pocket, and they both have these corner pieces available for you to tuck the corners of your insert in, as well as the slit across the top. So this is not the important part. I'm sorry, my guys, my ears are like plugged today. So those are the two different sizes. You can kind of see them side by side, but that isn't the important part. Today, I wanted to share with you guys some different things that you can get by using a tearaway desk pad on your desk. Okay, we're going to talk about some different organization techniques. So the first one is daily planning. What are some benefits for daily planning that you can use with the tearaway desk pad? It's perfect for jotting down your tasks, writing out your appointments, your reminders, having your schedule visible at a glance rather than having to open a planner or something that will always be available for you because it will be right there on your desk. So you can use a daily style. You can create your own daily insert if you choose. If you have the grid version, you can draw one, or you can utilize something like a dot grid version like this. Or there are even tearaway pads out on the market that you can use that have daily schedules. Tool of 12 does have one of those available. The next one is brainstorming. How many of you get this great idea while you're in the middle of listening to a workshop or something, and you just want to kind of throw your ideas down on paper? I call it a brain drop box. Many of my friends call it a brain dump. You can use it as a brainstorming session, just a space where you can utilize for you to be able to write down your ideas, draw diagrams, sketch out plans for projects that you see coming in the future. It's a really quick and easy way for you to have pen to paper. It won't get lost because it's sitting right on your desk, right? It's an easy way for you to be able to keep a hold of it. The next one is note taking. Keeping important notes within reach by jotting them down in your desk pad, whether it's meeting notes, maybe you have phone messages, you're doing some quick ideas. And you want to have a designated space on your desk where they don't get lost. If you use a tearaway pad, it's a great way for you to jot down notes. You can transfer them into your planner at a later date if you need to take it with you. But it's just a place to keep everything in one particular place. The next one is prioritization. How many of you struggle with prioritization? You're not quite sure what needs to be done later, what you could put off for another day. Maybe you have an urgent task, you have an important deadline that's coming on, maybe not so urgent items, but you don't want to forget about them. This is a great way for you to be able to utilize this kind of a structure with a tearaway desk pad, because you can kind of write out your schedule when you have time during the day, and maybe it's something that you look at over and over again. You'll be able to look at your tasks that you have for the day and know exactly what you need to get done first. Let's talk about daily goals. How many of you set daily goals and objectives for you to get done throughout the course of your day? Is it something that you have a high focus on? Maybe you have a top 3 list that you work from. This would be a great place for you to incorporate that into your daily business, is to have a place for you to write your goals. This is what I want to accomplish today. It's something that you can see at all times on your desk. You can look at it. You can, what's the word I'm looking for? You can refer to it throughout the day because it's right there. It's seeable. It's right on your desk space, and you have time to work on it. Time management. You know, that's my big thing, friends, and allocating certain time for you to do things throughout the day. Managing your time is super, super important, especially as a busy direct seller or a small business owner. And if you have family, you have kids, you have other obligations, maybe you're working a full-time job aside from your direct sales business. This is a great way for you to start thinking through some time management skills. I love the Pomodoro method. But if you don't have time to get out a timer and do all those things, you can set a block schedule for you to work through on a daily basis that's going to represent and manage your time efficiently. And it's going to help you to avoid over committing to certain tasks, because you're going to be able to look at your list and say, hey, this is what I can physically get through right now. I don't need to add anything else to my list. How about project tracking? I am a big understander of projects, you guys. I know what it means to create huge projects. I do it for myself quite regularly, and then being able to break those down into bite-sized pieces. I know that I've shared the analogy of projects versus tasks many, many times over. I'll share with you again today because I know I have some that need to hear this over and over again. What is the difference between a project and a task? When you say, I'm going to do the laundry, that is a project. Why? Because doing the laundry, it takes more than 1 5-minute time block. If you say, I'm going to put the clothes in the washing machine, that is a task. So let's take laundry and break it down into bite-sized pieces. We have our project to do laundry. We're going to sort the clothes. That's a task. We're going to put the clothes in the washing machine. That's a task. We're going to move clothes from the washing machine to the dryer. That's a task. You're going to take the clothes out of the dryer and you're going to fold them and hang them up and put them away. That is a task. So when you say I'm going to do laundry, laundry is a project. And when you use a tearaway pad like I have in front of me, it's a great way for you to start formulating how you are going to break that project down into bite-sized tasks and then be able to tackle that in your daily process of getting things accomplished. And I love having the tearaway pad for that purpose. It's great for you to be able to brainstorm those project ideas onto and then start breaking them down, numbering. You can draw circles, you can highlight, draw arrows, all kinds of fun things that you can do with getting a project done, and a great place for you to be able to brainstorm that project. What about inspiration? This is the last one I have for you guys to see today, but this is a great place for you to write quotes, store images, maybe write down an article or two that you want to look at for a daily dose of motivation. Now, is this something that you're going to have on your desk all the time? Probably. Are you going to be tearing away some of these pages? Yes. But is it okay for you to write down a quote in the corner for you to look at the whole time that this particular piece of paper is available on your desk? Absolutely. If you are working on a specific goal and you have this laying down on your paper and you write that goal multiple times, you're going to be seeing it every single day because it's part of your organization. This is a great way for you to start thinking about getting organized. I've given you guys a couple of different ideas of ways that you can utilize a tearaway pad in your projects, in your planning, and in your organization, in your office space. If you have found this information helpful, please feel free to share it out. And thank you so much for joining Cannin Plannin, and I'll see you back here next week. Bye, friends.